Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Selected. Initiating battle. Select the weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Boarding. 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 Facility captured. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Ending phase. Start is now refueling and resupplying. Landing. Initiating battle. Select initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Landing. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select the weapon. Initiating battle. Landing. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Select the weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Disbanded. flying. Landing. Select initiating battle. Select initiating battle. Facility captured. Landing. Select initiating battle. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Select initiating battle. Facility captured. Select initiating battle. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Landing. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Landing. Ending phase. Now refueling and resupplying. Select the initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Landing. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. 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 Selected initiating battle. Select initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Selected initiating battle. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Ending phase. Start now refueling and resupplying. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Landing. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Landing. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Warning! Enemy encountered! Select a weapon to initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Facility captured. Disbanding unit. Disbanded. Disbanded. Ending phase. Start now refueling and resupplying. Disembarking unit. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Disembarking unit. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Disembarking unit. Select a weapon initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Disembarking unit. Select initiating battle. Select a weapon initiating battle. Select a weapon initiating battle. Disembarking unit. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Disembarking unit. Select a weapon initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Disembarking unit. Disembarking unit. Select initiating battle. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Landing. Select initiating battle. Select initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Ending phase. Start now refueling and resupplying. Facility captured. You cannot move there. Select a weapon to attack. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Select initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Select initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Facility captured. You cannot move there. Ending phase. Forties now refueling and resupplying. Initiating battle. Landing. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack with. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Select a weapon to attack. Initiating battle. Selected. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Selected. Initiating battle. Landing. Disembarking unit. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Disembarking unit. 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 Ending phase. Start now retooling and resupplying. Landing. Initiating battle. Facility captured. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Selected. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to attack. Initiating battle. Our unit has gained a level. Select initiating battle. Facility captured. Ending phase. Start now refueling and resupplying. Landing. Initiating battle. Landing. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a initiating battle. You cannot move there. Select initiating battle. Initiating battle. Select a weapon to attack with. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. You cannot move there. Landing. Select initiating battle. Facility captured. Initiating battle. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Ending phase. Start now refueling and resupplying. weapon. Select a weapon to initiating battle. Select a weapon. Initiating battle. Enemy unit annihilated. Landing. Facility captured. Facility captured. Ending phase. Starting now, refueling and resupplying. Ending phase. Starting now, refueling and resupplying. We've captured the enemy capital. We are victorious.